Rodgers, a Northern Cal native, played his college football just across the bay at Berkeley.
I would expect him to get a good reception being back in the home area, without a doubt. They remember how well he played for Cal. But think about how his pro career started. He thought he might be the first pick in the entire draft. Instead, Alex Smith was selected, and he went to San Francisco. He has to go all the way to 24 before Green Bay grabs him. And there's a guy who's eventually going to be in the Hall of Fame, or eventually was going to be in the Hall of Fame, sitting in front of him. He had to sit for that time, had to learn, had to wait, had to burn for his opportunity. And once he got it, boy, did he make good on it.
7 yards there and a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flex.
Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And for this offense, yellow highlighter around Trent Williams.
As well there should be. A Pro Bowl, all-pro type of a left tackle. So mobile. You could also see him as a tight end. This guy is a terrific football player.
Being chased out left. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. Now Garoppolo gets this one to Juszczyk.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 12. First down,
On play action, Rodgers. Funchess has it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
319. 626.
Now Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Throwing is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead. And oh, it's blocked. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, it's Coleman. Shifts by him. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, 49ers! Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught by Funchess. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They begin the drive with Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. On first down, it's Coleman. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll run on first down. Coleman. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From a yard out, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this...
This is caught inside the 15. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers have retaken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Let's go, baby.
So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Pushing tacklers aside. He'll have a first down past the 40. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, 49er. 75 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now throwing on first down and completing it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. 13
yards, first down, Packers. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On the delay, Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game, as his guys are able to regain the lead. They're going to run forward with Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
Yeah, and it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Coleman now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Now Mostert. Just bowling over tacklers. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards on 1st down. It's Coleman, and he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D's. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And now they have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. Now, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them, because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And able to find Allen Lazard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Rodgers now throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw, Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. To throw again on second down. Rodgers, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
All day, every day, any day.
On third down, here's Coleman. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. They'll run with Coleman on first down, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.